What's good, team? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are going to be talking about why I like to react to the market and not predict it. Okay, we're going to be talking about why I feel like predicting the market is a big key to a lot of traders' downfall, and how reacting to it can actually make you a lot more profitable, a lot more money in the long run, and just a better trader overall. Okay. So I always say when it comes to trading, you need to practice the skill. You need to not focus on the money. Okay, but here's the thing: when it comes down to predicting and reacting, I do believe that there's a lot more money to be made in like the long run with a reactive trader and not a predictive trader. Now, what that means is that the chart every single second will be feeding you new data. The chart every single second is giving you new information that your brain needs to process and analyze. Okay. Now, when you predict the market, what that means is that, let's say you're looking at this chart here, okay, this chart on my left. Predicting would mean that, let's say PA is here, okay. Imagine that the PA on the right side of this thing does not exist, and you say, okay, as soon as price sweeps this low here, we're gonna have a pullback now and go back bullish, right? Which, as you can see, is not what happened, right? You place your order here, whatever. Where does your stop loss even go at this low, I guess? And then you can target the high and you get stopped out. Um, when it comes to reacting, when I say I react to trade, usually it means I kind of enter on what's called the second stage distribution. Okay, so you can always have early entries, lower risk, but your full on risk real trade, in my opinion, should always be when the market is telling you where it wants to go. You need to follow the market. You're not the market maker, all right? You need to be following what the market's data is telling you. And what is the market data telling you? Well, let's take a look at this little chart that I drew here, okay? Well, it's not a real chart, obviously, but this little thing that I drew, okay? So we're in an uptrend. We're currently coming back down. Now, a lot of people, as soon as they get to, let's say, the halfway point, they say, oh, we had a nice move up, maybe inverse for value gap, slide my order at the inverse for value gap, stop at the low, and they end up getting stopped out. Now, one of the main reasons is that you're still not in a bullish structure. You need to align your time frames, okay? So what that means is that, let's say your 4 hours bullish, your daily's bullish, your hourly's bullish, your 15 minutes bullish, and this is what your 1 minute looks like. Let's say, okay? Now, would it make sense for you to wait to go back into a bullish delivery like this before entering your trade? Yes, because here maybe you get stopped out, right? And then you're sad. But let's say you enter here, right? Instead of predicting, you react to it, right? Is your stop loss slightly worse? Sure. Is your RR slightly worse? Sure. But if your win rate goes up tremendously, it doesn't matter, okay? And not only that, honestly, your RR could always be moved. This same trade could go up here and then retrace again and then go down here, and you could enter on the third stage distribution here and get an even better RR. All right, and you could go for extendo clips for way more profits. All right, so don't get caught up on trying to enter the trade as early as possible. The only thing that makes your RRs good is your stop loss placement, the market structure, and where your TP is at. Now, if you enter here at the equilibrium, but you don't know where to put your stops, you put it down here, that's not good, right? But if you put it, let's say, here at a random level and it gets stopped out, it's also not good. So you're better off waiting for an actual real bullish market structure to start forming for your time frames to align. Now you have confirmation, you have an area where to put your stop loss, and you can actually start placing trades, right? You can actually start placing trades with intent and purpose behind them, right? You need to be able to tell me exactly why your TP is where it's at, exactly why your SL is where it's at, and exactly why your entry is where it's at. And if you can't tell me with absolute certainty, I don't even want you taking the trade. Okay? It's very simple. I always say I keep my trading simple, and I do. Trend, bias, draw liquidity. Okay? My draw liquidity is this high, possibly another high, daily for value gap above, whatever the fuck, okay? My trend's obviously bullish, okay? And my bias was to come lower, make a sweep, whatever, and then higher, right? My bias is playing out, perfect. Enter the trade where the market shows me that it could react, which would be equilibrium here, and then enter at the reaction to it, which is right there, right here. Bang. Target, TP, easy peasy. No need for a million little keywords, a million ICT keywords. It's very, very simple trading. And that's what works. I've been doing it for 6, 7 years now, and I've been living off of it for over almost 4 years now. A little under 4 years, I want to say. All right. So I just bought a crib in cash with like I'm just like I'm not trying to flex on anybody. I'm just saying like keeping it simple works, guys. I trade live every single day in my Discord. If you guys want to join, it's free. Link in the bio. I'm telling you guys, the best thing to do is to keep your trading simple, keep it easily followable, and analyze the data that the market is showing you. You need to start reacting to it and not predicting the market. Okay, I'm telling you, predicting the market is going to be your downfall. Do not look at the charts and say market will do this. Say if market does this, I want to see this, and then on the confirmation of your bias, then you can enter the trade. Does that make any sense to anyone? If it doesn't, leave a comment. I'll try to clear that right up. I just wanted to make a quick video here addressing that because I do think it's an important topic that not a lot of people talk about. If you guys like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I love every single one of you, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.